You know that strange feeling you get when things line up too perfectly? It's not a coincidence. Every day, the universe is whispering secrets meant just for you, but you've been conditioned to ignore them. Hidden clues are strewn throughout your life, timing so impeccable it feels intentional. The melody that plays just as a memory surfaces, the odd number showing up constantly, or the stranger who provides the insight you've been seeking. You've dismissed them as mere flukes, yet deep inside, you've sensed there's a greater significance. And you're absolutely correct. These moments of synchronicity are not random happenings. They are messages, patterns intricately woven into the fabric of our reality, guiding you towards something far deeper. Ancient cultures understood this phenomenon. It's been a focus for sages and thinkers through the ages. Yet, in our modern world, we brush it off as luck or coincidence, because the mainstream narrative wants to keep the truth obscured. These moments point to the fact that the universe holds more than we've been led to believe. In this video, we will uncover the truth behind synchronicities, explore why they manifest in your life, and discover how to leverage them for transformational change. From the moment you entered this world, you were taught to adhere to a realm governed by logic and predictability. Every occurrence needed to fit neatly into a box of rationality, and anything that didn't was cast aside as mere coincidence or fantasy. But what if this conditioning was deliberately instilled? What if it was a method to blind you to the profound forces that surround you? Reflect back to your childhood. You were instinctively in tune with connections, energies, and intuition. You saw how events correlated, sensed changes before they materialized, and instinctively felt when someone was thinking about you. But when you shared these experiences, what did you hear? That's just your imagination. You were trained to suppress those instincts, embracing only that which could be proven or categorized. The system taught you that existence was merely physical, a machinery with no enigma, no intelligence, just a procession of unrelated events. Gradually, you ceased to pay attention. Education played a pivotal role in this suppression. Schools didn't inspire you to tap into your intuition, acknowledge synchronicities, or recognize energies. Instead, they conditioned you to memorize data, obey rules, and follow directives. Imagination and creativity were pushed to the sidelines, sacrificed for empirical data and strict logic. To question this model? That was forbidden. The entire system operates on the premise that you should trust outside authority, never your inner wisdom. Science became the ultimate arbiter of truth, not the kind of science that explores the unknown, but the rigid mainstream version that insists everything is random, meaningless, and explainable through luck. In this framework, synchronicities are labeled as cognitive biases, your brain simply playing tricks on you. You keep spotting 11:11 on your clock? That's merely confirmation bias. You encounter the right individual precisely when needed. It's just coincidence. Everything is stripped of its deeper implications, leaving you adrift from the guiding forces of your existence. But here's the twist. Some of the most brilliant minds in history, Carl Jung, Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein, recognized that reality isn't as chaotic as we've been led to think. They realized that synchronicities, relationships, and hidden connections are clues to a profound truth. Yet society mocks those who take these experiences seriously. Speak openly about synchronicities, and you might be branded as superstitious, irrational, or even delusional. Those who embrace these signs find themselves labeled as spiritual eccentrics, while those adhering to a materialistic worldview are celebrated as rational, intelligent, and reasonable. This isn't happenstance. This is social conditioning. To control a populace, the first step is ensuring they remain blind to their own power. Because the moment you start paying attention to synchronicities, you discover a startling truth. You're part of a grander tapestry. The very reason they wish for you to overlook synchronicities is that they demonstrate a rupture in the illusion. They illustrate that reality isn't merely an impersonal machine, it's an intricate web, resonating with your thoughts, emotions, and energies. Once you perceive the patterns, they become impossible to ignore, and that's where awakening truly begins. Now you might wonder, if synchronicities aren't random, then what are they? Where do they originate? And why do they seem to amplify as you become more attuned to them? Let's dive deeper. Synchronicities are all around you, but most fail to recognize them. Or worse, they trivialize them as random. Yet once you learn to identify and decode these signals, you'll see that reality has been communicating with you all along. The first key to engaging with synchronicities is awareness. You must transition from assuming life unfolds randomly to recognizing that every element is interconnected. The universe converses through symbols, patterns, and timing. Such signs commonly manifest in three distinct ways. 1. Numbers and recurring patterns. Have you observed certain numbers repetitively appearing? 1111, 2, 22, 333. These sequences aren't random. Numbers possess vibrational frequencies, and when they seem to crop up, it indicates energy is shifting in your reality. In ancient wisdom, numbers were believed to represent the very foundation of existence. Different sequences often hint at energy alignments. Notice your thoughts or feelings during these moments. Your subconscious is trying to communicate something significant. 2. Symbolic encounters. Synchronicities may come through objects, animals, or symbols resonating with you. A song playing at just the right moment or a phrase echoed by multiple voices. These elements form part of a larger message. Trust that if something strikes a chord with you, it carries significance. 3. Unlikely events and meaningful coincidences. These instances occur when events align flawlessly in ways that logic can't decode. You contemplate surrendering a hope, and suddenly, an unexpected opportunity presents itself. You coincidentally cross paths with someone pivotal. These instances are not random, they guide you in the right direction. How can you begin decoding these synchronicities? It starts with the right questions. What was I feeling or thinking just before this occurred? What choice am I wrestling with, and how does this relate? Does this affirm or challenge something I'm contemplating? Is there a recurring theme here? Has this happened before? One of the most practical tools at your disposal is a synchronicity journal. Note every unusual or impactful event. Over time, you will witness patterns forming, symbols reappearing, messages becoming clear, and guidance revealing itself. As you document synchronicities, consider them multiplying. However, recognizing synchronicities is merely the initial phase. Acting on them is what catalyzes true transformation. If you encounter a repeated sign encouraging action, take it. If messages persistently return to you, it's because the universe awaits your engagement. Individuals navigating their lives with synchronicities do not ignore the signs. They take action. And as a result, their existence unfolds with synchronicities becoming normal. They refuse to sit back, waiting for life to unfold. They are co-creators with it. Now you must make a decision. With your newfound understanding of synchronicities, how will you move forward? Because the final step is to weave this understanding into your daily existence, transitioning fully into the path of awareness, connection, and alignment. And that's precisely our next focus. Let's delve deeper. Now that you've absorbed the essence of synchronicities, the crucial question is, what actions will you take based on this knowledge? Because after absorbing this wisdom, many will revert to their old habits. They'll catch a glimpse of a synchronicity, feel that spark of awe, then let it slip away as coincidence. They may notice a sign nudging them towards something new, yet falter, overthink, and allow fear to dominate their choices. They'll remain ensnared in a cycle of doubt, awaiting further evidence, seeking certainty. But here's the truth: certainty never appears before you act. The system has trained you to overlook these signs, to explain them, to stay distant from the intuitions guiding you. But today, with clarity, you see it. You understand that reality is intricately designed. It's not random. It's intelligent and responsive. Most importantly, you are part of that design. Your thoughts, emotions, and decisions shape the trajectory ahead. You aren't merely navigating reality, you're co-creating it. So, what does this realization entail? It entails that synchronicities don't simply happen to you, they manifest for you. Every alignment, every perfect moment, every reiteration of a number, symbol, or message extends an invitation to step into a novel way of being, to trust, to expand, and crucially, to act. Don't ignore the messages as fleeting occurrences. The universe often starts with soft whispers. If you dismiss them, the messages shift to a louder chorus. If you continue to ignore them, synchronicities may recede, leaving you drift without direction. Yet if you listen, if you start treating synchronicities as real, if you pursue the paths they illuminate, your life can undergo a seismic shift. Those who attract synchronicities are not mere luck recipients. They're mindful, engaged, actively observing the world around them. They are following their intuition and trusting what it reveals. As a result, they experience life flowing smoothly, almost as though some force is dynamically rearranging everything in their favor. Because indeed, something is. Now, having glimpsed the patterns and felt the alignments, it's time to cease the hesitation and start trusting. Be attuned. Follow your signs. Take action. And as you journey into alignment, you shall recognize that synchronicities abound. They are everywhere, waiting for you to awaken and finally perceive them. If this video resonated with you, drop a comment saying, "I am awake." And if you found this intriguing, don't miss our next video where we dive even deeper into the secrets of the universe and how you can harness them for a richer, more connected life. Click to join us on that journey.